Here we go, set. Striker, 3-3. Set.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Bit of a haymaker right after the starting bell, Charles. One play on the ground, and you're already on the other side of the 50.
I like how you went boxing there. Essentially went from the weigh-in to walking into the ring, being introduced, and firing away. Big shot early.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. Well, this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this crew ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now Lance. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's Blake Gillikin now. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, here we go. 52 blaster. Hustle, hustle.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dancing to his left. So left side, it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. David Njoku. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And nothing but daylight ahead. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Lance. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And incomplete on the deep ball. Garrett Wilson, the one he was looking for, but it's gonna be 2nd down. You look at this Raiders defense.
They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones, things of that nature. They scored out a bunch of them in last week's game.
That second down play, that's a -4. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Raiders have got him.
It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. This is taken at the 10. Muscles him off. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive. Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well, because when you run against 6 DBs with some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result.
Now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
Ready.
2nd and 9.
10 cycles. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on the A Sports. 2nd quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Here we go, set. Set, go.
They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. And that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
On the ready. Striker, 3-3-6. Mega. Let's go.
Back to throw here. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Here we go.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, it's Lance. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of having played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This will be fielded at the 17. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.